What's up, everybody? It's Joe with J Blake Photo, and today we're going to talk about the recently leaked, soon to be released, massively anticipated EOS 90D, 7D Mark III, 80D Mark II. I think I should be more excited. Okay, so the day before yesterday, Canon rumors got a leaked video of the promo video, the marketing promo video that Canon produces for what they claim to be the new 90D EOS APS-C camera. Now, I've talked a lot about this camera on my channel and the potential that it has to really bring a great camera to the APS-C line. We knew that the 7D line was pretty much dead. We knew that the 80D was super long in the tooth. We knew that there were mirrorless cameras that could potentially be coming down the pike, but we didn't see anything come out. So we were kind of hoping, everybody, I think, that there was going to be this 90D. It had been rumored for a long time, and that it was going to come in, replace both the 80 and the 7, and bring us this kind of, usher in this new flagship APS-C camera. And what we got, it's okay. It's good. It's fine. The 90D is fine. It's got some stuff. Yeah. So specs-wise, you're looking at a 32.5 megapixel sensor. Respectable. Not phenomenal or amazing. More than I think the 25 megapixels that I was expecting in my previous video that I had done on what I thought the 90D/7D Mark III was going to look like. 45 cross-type autofocus points. Okay. That's okay. It shoots 10 frames per second through the viewfinder and 11 frames per second through the rear screen, which is also just okay. Which is, I would say, probably the highlight of this camera is the fact that it shoots rather quickly. My 7D Mark I was 9 frames a second. I loved that. And the 7D Mark II raised that. And this is an advancement over the 80D, but for a flagship APS-C camera, I was personally hoping for something just a little bit higher, but okay. It's respectable. Comes with the Digigate processor, okay. Same processor that I have in my 6D Mark II that I have now, my full frame. It has dual pixel AF, which is great, and not only will it do the dual pixel AF with tracking, it'll also do the eye tracking, eye focus tracking, which we have in the EOS R. So it's kind of getting that from the EOS R. That's great, awesome. Live view auto tracking, that sounds fantastic. One of the really great things about the 7D series was that as a sports and wildlife shooter, it had that 100% viewfinder. You could see everything. You knew that if you saw it in the viewfinder, it was going to be in the frame. If you didn't see it in the viewfinder, it wasn't in the frame. And so this camera is coming with a 100% visible viewfinder. It's coming with, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, all the standard communication stuff. It's got a max still ISO of 25,800. That feels really low. And we'll talk in just a minute about where I'm concerned about this camera, because you only get half that in video mode, 12,500. It shoots 4K 30, and it shoots 4K 24, and really nice is it actually shoots 1080p 120, which is great for those of us who want to get those slow-mo shots, for B-roll, for all that kind of stuff. I know a lot of you are looking at this and you don't care about video. Some of us care about video, and the 120p is a cool addition at 1080. And it has a 3-inch vari-angle screen on the back that flips out, so you can do vlog-style video, or for some of us who are shooting video and you've got to put the camera up high, or you've got to put it down low, and you really still want to be able to see that screen, whether it's video or photos. There's a lot of times when I really like the ability to do that. I was actually just filming some video last week at a sporting event, and I had the camera on the Ronin here, spinning around, and I really wanted to be able to see everything that was going on. I had it down low along the court, along a basketball court, and so I was using that vari-angle display. And I've used the vari-angle display for stills when I was at Antelope Canyon. It helps. It's a cool feature to have. I'd rather have it than not. And lastly, a single UHS-2 SD card slot, which is nice, instead of having a UHS-1 slot that they had put in some of their previous cameras. But that's pretty much it. This is a kind of run-of-the-mill spec update to the 80D. The 4K video edition is nice. 10 frames per second, 11 in live view is cool. Having the eye-centered autofocus in live view for video is really cool. 45 autofocus points. Yeah. But here's where I'm concerned about this camera. Number one, I love the 1080p 120. I think that's super fun, and I'm glad that it's there. But I'm super concerned about this sensor. We don't know anything about the dynamic range. We don't know anything about how well it's going to perform under low light conditions. And I'm just saying this is just how I'm feeling. I have nothing to back this up. I'm worried it's going to be bad. I'm just worried it's not going to be good. I'm worried that it's going to just be a real low-end sensor, and we're not hearing anything about it being anything great. Whereas with other cameras, when they come out with a new camera, we hear about like an improved sensor, something like that. I mean, this thing hasn't officially been announced yet. We're talking about leaked brochures and leaked videos, but I just get the feeling somewhere down in my bones that this is not going to be great when it comes to the quality of the sensor in terms of low light performance and dynamic range. So we also don't know how much it's going to cost. We don't know when it's going to be available. It's supposed to be announced next week, so we should be seeing it very soon. I'm curious what you think this thing should cost. What would you pay for this? Tell me what you would pay for this. If you're already using an 80D, maybe you have the 7D Mark II, and this is something that you're looking at. Maybe you've got the SL2 and you want to move to this camera. What would you pay? Put it in the comments. I'm curious. Dollar amounts. $600, $900, $1,200. I would say that if this thing is over $1,000, I don't know. Anyway, I should be more excited. I'm not. I'm excited for news. I'm excited for new stuff. I don't know. You tell me. Hit like and subscribe and all that stuff. I'll see you in the next one.